Hello everybody, welcome back to Vienna. Almost 10 kilometers done now in my walk here in Vienna city. Mrs.Cycopunk is not with me today, but I have Vienna in front of me, so let's have a look around. Here at the Helmut-Zilk-Platz, which is right behind the Albertina, one of the best known art museums here in the city. The square surrounding it is very nice too. All these classic buildings. Here in the first quarter of the city, in the inner city, it's just beautiful. Yeah, and we're hitting the Hotel Sacher once again, this time on the backside. This place, yeah, we were there yesterday. It was really nice. The cake was fantastic. Here it is. Here it is. And this place has about 7 cafes in itself and is exporting the cake, the original Sachertorte, all over the world. And if you ever get a piece of Sachertorte which says original Sachertorte, it comes from this place here, from the Hotel Sacher in Vienna. Until the year, I think it was in the 90s or early 2000s, they produced the cake here in the hotel. So they have a very big bakery, I think, in the lower level. But this was history in, I think it was in the year 2000, when they took the production away from the hotel and gave it to another place in Simmering, which is a little bit south of the city. But as mentioned, original Sachertorte comes from this place and from its dependents in the south. The rest of the square here, as mentioned, Helmut-Zilk-Platz. This looks very good. And the amount of people that are here, they are here for the Albertina, the art museum. And this place is nice. Nothing bad to say about that. Again, Franz Josef I, Kaiser of Austria. I think I cannot go to the top there. Or maybe? Let's find out. Or let's do something else. And this would be go to one of the gardens. I think that's what we're gonna do now. Take a left here. And this should take us to the Burggarten. The Hofburg is right beside. A little bit up the hill there. And the Volksgarten will be next on the other side of the Hofburg. So let's see what we can see. Yeah, here one of the gates to the Burggarten, and opposite the Albertina, the art museum, that's up there. And this is huge. This is really big. But the Burggarten here, this looks cool. And yeah, the Hofburg, which is right next door. Do I go down to the gardens? Let's have a look from up here. A brasserie here on the right. Yeah, why not? The Burggarten right here. Nice fountain or nice lake in the middle. This looks pretty cool. And the Hofburg itself. Was this the residence of the Kaiser? I'm not sure. There are some castles here in the city, like Belvedere Palace, which I've documented. Have a look up in the corner. And there's also Schloss Schönbrunn, which is a little outside the city in the west. And there is the Hofburg. Whoever lived here, I'm sure he had a lot of fun. Because this building is amazing. The Hofburg here in downtown Vienna. And I will walk by this building now on the right, because the esplanade front seems to be closed. And let's see where we'll end up. Because here this is okay. This is not a cafe as I thought. This is the butterfly house, the Schmetterlinghaus. So a little bit of a zoological exhibition, I guess. Directions always very handy. And now let's walk by or through the Hofburg. Where can we go? No idea. I'll find out and come back to you on the other side. I really hope so. Okay, not on the other side yet, but inside the Hofburg there are some corridors I could go through. And now I'm in one of the courts of the Hofburg, which is pretty cool. And I asked Google, yeah, this place was the residence of the Habsburger, of the kings and Kaisers of Austria from the 13th century until World War I. Now it serves as the seat of the President of Austria, who is not the political leader, just has a representative function as the guy in Germany has too. But things like this roof here, wow, that's pretty cool. I keep getting impressed. This court here, the inner castle, this is a beauty. This is an absolute beauty. This memoriam here. I'm sure this is a church in the background, the church of the palace. And this building here, wow. Sculptures, golden ornaments. The dome here to the right is coming up. Yeah, here it is, the dome. This is absolutely beautiful. Lovely, very lovely. But now let's go on. Let's get out of the palace, because the Square of Heroes, the Heldenplatz, should be right on the other side of this little walkway. All right, the Square of Heroes is right here. Fantastic. We have the museums here just to the south. We have the Parliament of Austria over there, and Vienna City Hall. Here, this southern facade of the Hofburg. Of course, with the horses and the fiacres going by. But this is fantastic. And here, the the western facade of the Hofburg, which contains also a museum and the National Library of Austria, the Papyrus Museum, and I just see there's another museum a little further to the right, the World Museum Vienna. But this is fantastic. The facade of the Hofburg along the Heldenplatz here in downtown Vienna. Another monument of a guy on his horse. I'm sure this is one of the Kaisers of Austria. But this facade, this looks great. Very, very good. Franz Josef I, Kaiser of Austria. And what I will do now, turn around the camera and this video, because it was a lot. Thank you for following me to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And let's see what will be the next video here from Vienna, because the Volksgarten is right in front of me. Let's check this out, most probably next. So stay tuned for the next video. Until then, have a good time. Goodbye.